concerns were that I wouldn't be able to actually see what had occurred. I had never really done this before, so I didn't know if I would have the ability to go back and actually see this. And I was also worried that what I would see wouldn't really help the situation that I had at the current moment, or that it might have a negative outcome. So in my past life, I started out in a pretty small village in Germany, and around the age of maybe 17, I moved to Florence, Italy, and I somehow met this man at some party, and he was very charming and very good looking, and so we clicked right away, and I think fell in love, and I married this man, and he had a pretty high ranking in the military and government, so I went from a village girl to a high society socialite. I wasn't able to have a child, and he said that he was okay with that, and so we tried to live comfortably, but I think ultimately it was an issue. My husband was very caring towards me, and I feel that he truly loved me, but he ultimately, I found that he cheated on me, but as he still loved me, you know, he came back, and it was like a fling for him, but I was very complacent, and I kept taking him back. One of the reasons I stayed was because I had a sense of guilt, and I felt that I couldn't leave my husband, and I had a duty to uphold this social standing and be a good wife and entertain guests and entertain his friends, and it was just something that I felt I had to do. I think at the time I didn't realize how much it really controlled my life and my emotions, and everything was put away. I didn't act on anything, and so I never left. I never stood up for myself. I stayed with him, and he was a good person, but it wasn't good for me. I didn't really fight for who I was and what I deserved, and the entire time I felt that I wanted to travel and see things, and I collected all these really interesting things of different cultures, but I had a window that overlooked the ocean, and I would just sit and watch ships go by, and I never acted on my impulse to have an adventure and travel, and I've learned that I need to put myself and my happiness first, and to just release that creative energy and share that with people, and not let some kind of social construct confine me. And I had the desire to be an artist in the past life, and I would learn about it, but now, as an actual person who is an artist, it inspired me to put my work out there and follow my dream, because I know that the time that I have is limited, and I don't want to look back and regret that I didn't share that with the world like I didn't in my past life.